Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday. Hope we're all well. Oh, ay. All achy today. How's everyone doing? We had a good old session last night. Went on longer than expected. Mostly because I started the quest with like half an hour left that I thought was probably going to be on the shorter side and ended up not being on the shorter side. I had no way of knowing one way or the other, of course, but we got into it. That'd be cool, though. Got ourselves the plans for the good armour from the Witcher show. And also the swords, I think, as well, which I'm slightly less compelled by, but we'll have to see the stats, I suppose. But, yeah, there were two types of armour in the show. There's the Season 1 armour, which has also come back for New Boy, and definitely looks substantially better. To be honest, I know exactly why they brought it back, but and not just because it looks better. And then there was the hideous leather abs that were in seasons 2 and I believe 3 as well. So yeah, we got the good one, or plans for the good one. So that's something we're going to be looking into. Which should be cool. Looking forward to. Funny old day. Real life stuff dragged me out of bed early, and which is not actually early by anybody else's standards, unless you're an insane night owl like I am. But nonetheless, kind of thrown me a whole day out of kilter. Just dropped grit all over me. Bloody mouse pad again. Well, what can you do? Anyway, shall we? A few days going well. Evening Tango, evening Feline, how are we doing? Where's my buttons? I need several buttons first, don't I? Bit by bit to make sure everything works the way I want it to. Bit on the careful side, we'll launch Steam first, and then hopefully everything will be one thing at a time, and I won't have issues with mods launching and stuff. A text massage. Oops. Hot head. Good. Good. We're doing well. That one. Yep. I have been gotten on a couple of streams now. Copyright claims for this game. Which is bloody annoying because it's music from the background of the menus, like the inventory menu and stuff. And it's just a single monotone note. So firstly, not copyrightable at all in and of itself. Secondly, also misidentified, which has been bloody annoying, to say the least. So I've sent the appropriate response, which is, get your fucking idiot, you butt. Point out that they do not own the copyright at all, and unfortunately, response has been more than a little slow. So this is where we were. Devil's. It's actually not labelled. It was called Devil's Pit or something like that. We worked our way around this way last time, didn't we? Got to here. There's probably a bunch of stuff over there. I would imagine so. The plan is to go this way, I think. Yeah. Head through Mulberry Dale, because hopefully there will now be a blacksmith here somewhere. Or an armor smith, rather, that we can stop by. And then also to swing by off in this general direction. Should we'll see where this quest ends after that, and then we'll sort of amble this direction, I think. Probably. I hear a cat shouting in the distance. Forgotten Woven Armour, there we go. It's level 20 required for it. It was level 14 before for the quest that I got it from anyway, so I'm not in a rush for that, but I do need to do some repairs, so priorities and all that. Particularly to the swords, because the swords are kind of knackered after all that. I went through 2 silver swords, and the steel one's probably not doing great either. How are you doing, Steve? You right? So straight down this road, bear right, then left. Yeah, horse controls aren't the best in this game, but feel that it's not terrible, apart from when you try and steer. It does kind of feel a lot like a horse, or at least like a video game horse should, but for, you know, trying to control it and steer it. Red Dead's better, obviously, and the controls and stuff are modded anyway, so. That's where we're going. Lovely weather this morning. Yeah, there's the armour. Grumpy, presumably Nilfgaardian soldiers here.
Come on now.
Considering you're an armourer, it's a bit odd that you're swinging swords around, but okay.
Ha! My guardian and protector. I thank you, I do.
He had been kidnapped by a bunch of deserters who were going to sell him as a slave, apparently. If they'd succeeded, it'd probably fetch a decent price if they knew he was a smith. With his skill set and all.
Let me see what you're offering.
Howdy Hunter's Gambeson. Kidwinny Gambeson. Shidal's armor. Way too high. The Notch's Gambeson. Huh, interesting. I'm level 4. There's some stuff at level 3 I could craft, but what's that? That's on sale for level 4. Be an upgrade. That's quite not a very terrible idea. So lose some bludgeoning and slashing resistance. Gain some armor overall. So that doesn't seem worth it really, does it? Not at this stage anyway. Like that might be worth having. How do these compare to what I'm currently wearing? Inferior. So I should probably sell these. I'm not going to rush to sell those until I find yeah, somebody better to do that for. Dismantle. Is there anything here I'd want to dismantle? Probably not unuseful, that. I'm about to be interrupted, as you may notice. Somebody thinks it's tea time, don't you? Unfortunately, you're about half an hour early, dear. No, 40 minutes early, in fact. Poor cat. It's a hard life, isn't it? I'm sure I probably do need that, actually. No, stop that. Some stuff that is actually going to be somewhat useful to me, I think, when it comes to crafting. Some stuff that I'll probably want to just sell. It's fine for now, I think. So, let's get everything I've got equipped. I don't have enough coin, allegedly. That sucks. I get these repaired, apparently. But, not much else. That's not ideal, is it? Decisions. I need to repair one of them at the very least. Yeah. Probably repair both of them, actually, just be on the safe side. I'm going to do it. I haven't got a vast amount of cash, but that's the priority sorted there anyway.
So
How do you mind, you right? Cat does the same thing. Yeah. You clearly want feeding on their own terms. With your stomach, don't you, sweetheart? Yes, you do. It sounds like my missus is home. I can't hear her, but the cat clearly can. Which I think I just heard the cats. So, that was productive, if nothing else. Let's toddle on towards... I thought we already did... No, we did the one down here, didn't we? So we'll toddle on this way. Get ourselves into some trouble, shall we? Check out I'm on the right path there. Yeah. So let's come up there as not too urgent. Spain. So what I need is basically off to my left here. need some necrophage oil, I think. It's going to cause some trouble. Excuse me.
Shit, one's still alive. Come on.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
How you doing, Cal? Yakaki what, Steve? Titus Gilius.
See ya.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Bodies out here I should probably loot. Stormy out. Right. All the way up there, eh? Well, we said to the bridge towards Novigrad, and he's not entirely wrong, but also it doesn't seem to be quite what I had in mind for a bridge towards Novigrad. Grab the horse. I think go this way and then cut across is probably going to be the play if I can. Might as well finish the quest and stuff. It's not the direction I asked you to go. Ooh, we've got those terrible looking battlefields up ahead. With this whole area here, I guess. So we're going right across it, so... Bunch of necrophages. Well, I'm going to go ahead and assume these folks are probably trying to loot the battlefield. I don't think that I'm massively sympathetic to any misfortunes that may become them, but... Unless, of course, maybe they're just looking for the remains of loved ones or something, but they seem a little too military-aged and male for that to be the case.
Before the corpse was
Pork balls and noodles and tomato sauce. Yeah, the pork balls part was what had me thrown.
breaking twain.
Bunch of Nilfgaard
clearing
banners here. It is indeed clearing up.
Or Imperial. Actually, don't really matter. Both kinds of corpses, just as cold.
What is it?
Got work for you, because you look to me eyes like a witcher. Am I right?
What do you need?
Need for my men to finish their work unharmed. But we got corpse eaters coming out all the while. Rid us of them, and we'll give you a share.
That's the jobs. They are just looting, apparently. Bunch of angry-looking fellas. Well, a hunch, but
Time to end this.
right. Where are you? These ghouls are running away. I was half expecting to see a bunch of soldiers attacking me. So, they were after the people looting the battlefield.
There's no corpse here. Hey?
Go for the horse son's eyes!
Oh, that's just bandits, okay.
How long you gonna make me wait?
So you did.
Lost your nerve?
Ah, failed apparently. Oh well. Oh well. Yes, it doesn't look to me like I should be considered a fail. There's plenty of people here still to protect, but
A gold tooth.
hey, can't win them all. And you know, dead looters don't need their spoils, do they? And then there's a few more up here. Leading dead bandits, from the look of it. We will likely have some goodies that I can at least trade in. Maybe even some food. Right. Oh well. They were looting corpses of the dead, so I did say I wasn't massively sympathetic if something untoward were to befall them. And so it is.
Actually, don't really matter. Both kinds of corpses.
Terribly dear, these tariffs. It's the king who sets them, not me. But you decide who passes, not Radovid. Perhaps we might reach an understanding, eh? We could talk it over, I suppose. But all a dry, like this. Never. Ilke, bring the corporal a cup.
You're mug.
I'm but a common private. One up front.
Right. Need to go.
Really? Why, you were an officer's manner. The boy said to go with it.
There we are. Made it. These are not the fancy clothes, these are just not very good armour. An arming doublet of sorts. Not a particularly good one at that. I haven't actually got my fancy clothes with me. Don't really need them and they don't have any protection, so. Ah. Let's see, it's a change of plan from meatballs. Fair enough, Steve. It seems to be a little hefty. Here's a cool robe that guy's got.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Yeah.
Relieved to hear it.
Gotta line your
What would
pockets,
the
haven't you?
people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fist tech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time.
Sure he would.
Exclusively.
To be honest, I don't like this church at all. They're fucking awful. And particularly, yeah, they're just horrible people. I mean, this guy's obviously dealing with drug dealers, and then once it was no longer convenient, stabbed them. They left a lot of people to die, including other witches. There's previous run-ins with the Church of the Eternal Fire. They've basically been all for having me burned at the stake and or lynched and things. So I'm not going to be too inclined for supporting them outside of basic jobs. Basic paying work that is good for everybody is one thing, but I'm not going to be bribed into not spilling the beans on their bad behaviour.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you.
3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Not your lucky day.
So that finishes much more my speed. Yeah, rather saw that coming if I didn't side with the guy, but sure we could take, yeah, of course, you take a guy who can fucking knock crossbow bolts out of the air and is mutated to be super fast and strong. It's really going to be how this goes for you. And durable. Now, I got some cash off the guy for my trouble at least, so. Of course, apart from being involved in whatever he was using the drugs for, this tech, he's also murdered a bunch of folks and then tried to offer me when I wasn't too inclined to help him cover it up, so. All in all, can't say as I'm overburdened with regrets right now. Right. Next stop. Shopkeeper, huh? Let's stop by there. And then move on and help some other folks. Roach couldn't decide where Roach wanted to go there. Ooh, slow up. Some spot of bother here.
Mistake. Not good.
Can I get out of here, please? Thank you. Well, there's a bit more room. Kill him then, buddy.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
That's better. Right, it's better. And swing that way, buddy.
Come on, come closer.
Thought I had that guy's head then. Ah, got whoops. I mean, technically that last accusation was true, but, you know. Gotta be honest, if I was in that fight and they're all going, ah, you witch fucker, I'd be turning around, yeah, I did. Jealous? Like that. Just to really throw them off. Oh well.
Don't let him catch his breath! Poor son!
Come on.
Oh, come on, my block was absolutely fucking fine, though.
Curses! What's casting curses? Open the whole son's eyes! Come to Pappy! Conjuring! Bastards conjuring! Red stones! He's ours! And cunt's ours! Ah! Oh, you witch fucker!
Yeah, that one.
As it should have. Shit. Don't let up!
Right, you. See how you like it. Die in pain, asshole. There's one more over here.
Fire in your guts, Ciri!
Pathetic.
Oh, you're fucked.
Get back here, dickhead.
Come on!
Finally. Knew we'd get him off his horse eventually. Shitbag. Oh. I'm going back to hearing NPCs down going, yeah, I mean, when it was satisfying and deserved, it's definitely something I'm okay with. Pretty sure I got that guy looted, but okay. Right, so there's a dude in a cage somewhere down here, I think. A merchant from the look of it. My dear Helki, remember when you said, Isabel, don't go robbing folk, gods don't like it, besides only refugees on the roads these days and they're poorer than us. How are you across that I shirked working in the fields and didn't bring a scrap home to put in the pot? Well, you're going to have to eat those words, my dear. Gobble them up with a hearty slice of humble pie and then some baked crow on the side. Yesterday, we cornered this merchant, and not a Gors Valen or Brannaman, but from Nilfgaard itself, you see, from the city of Golden Towers. Don't speak much common, but enough so as we could understand each other. He said he was carrying goods for the Black One's camp. We took everything he had, and I'm telling you, you've never seen so many crowns in your life, nor could you ever hope to count that high. Now, we're going to rough him up a bit more to make sure he hasn't hid some of his gold or goods. Once we've got off his thumbs, he'll spit the beans any extra cheats stashed in the soles of his boots, and once Mirko scolds him a bit, he'll tell us about the precious stones he's got sewn in the feed bag. Might tell us a great many things of interest, in fact. You never know until you try. Tell the young'uns are going to be home soon, that we're bringing them toys and treats, and they'll eat so many honey cakes, their tummies are going to burst. For you, Helka, I'll bring a silver necklace and a brooch, because, while you can be awful cruel at times, I still love you, you naughty bint. He's born. P.S. Throw on that nightshirt with the lace and the red beads for my arrival. And I'm going to leave that there. So, the guy decided he didn't want to work the fields and was going to turn to banditry. And, anything good there? No, not really. No, assassin's boots, maybe. I should grab a merchant, only to have a witch to stumble on him and slaughter him and his mates before he could make good on anything. So, at least the merchant's still got his thumbs and stuff.
Look for his stall by the bridge across the Pontar. Got goods for the army mostly. But I'll make an exception for you. Greetings!
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
While we're here. Nothing particularly exciting. Rid of a few bits and pieces there. That was spare. Not much here that I want to sell. Right now, anyway.
Farewell.
Okay. So, before I got distracted and otherwise rudely interrupted, let's head on back towards here. Continue on our journey. What's going to be the best way, actually? I mean, I might just follow the road. At this point, I might as well cut across. It'd be easier and clear most of the baddies. Beep, 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 beep. Vehicle reversing.
Giddy up.
Look at that level of detail. Even got horse shit on the road. What's down the other path? Let's see, another bridge across. There's some marshlands and stuff. Alright, okay. So I think that was, what was the information on this? Save the children from the wild dog. Okay. Can't hope I could turn it nice, but don't think that's going to work. Yeah, so a little bit. My controls there for a minute. Right. Swing like you mean it. Always do. It doesn't always help, but...
Must have been pretty darn hungry. Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you. When did you last eat?
A week back. Half a charred squirrel and a handful of berries.
Lovely. Yes, dead.
Why are you out here alone? Where are your parents?
Blackens killed some of them. Others kicked us out themselves. Too many mouths to feed, they said.
Wonderful.
Don't have any food, but maybe this'll help.
Thank you. Here, for you. For your kindness.
To be honest, I could have given them both, but...
Kill the monsters. All of them.
On we go. Got much from a trouble there, but still, don't mind too much. Beast's clothing. He entered his hut and began to search. First he tore through his bed, dried twigs covered the sheet. That was the first proof, for werewolves return at dawn after a night of hunting, their bare feet covered in forest droppings. He found second proof under his bed, a wolf's hide. Werewolf surely dressed himself in it when transforming with the setting sun, and shed it again when he turned into a man the next day. Having found these proofs, they ceased deliberation and began the hunt, vowing to find the lycanthrope and bind him in silver chains. Yeah... I'm pretty sure that's not going to be how it works, but... Werewolf decoction, nice. And a bestiary entry for them. Cursed ones. Wolf hidden, and werewolves. Wolves aren't as bad as they're made out to be. Werewolves, though, every bit as bad and worse. Werewolves are creatures of both men and wolves inside them. When in beastly form, they take on the worst traits of each. The wolves strive to kill and hunger for raw flesh, and the man's cruel, calculating intelligence. I do think we saw one in the first game, didn't we, Werewolf? Werewolf's condition comes about through a curse, and the transformations happen outside his conscious control. When he reverts to human form, he has no memory of his deeds, otherwise he would surely go mad and take his own life. Werewolves active at night, particularly when the moon is full, though they hunt alone. When threatened, they will summon wolves to aid them. Werewolves rarely feel the need to flee. For few adversaries put up much of a fight against them. They strike swiftly with lightning, with claws as sharp as razors, and regenerate any damage received in mere moments. When fighting werewolves, a witcher should wield a blade covered in harmful oils of the cursed, and have a large supply of Devil's Puffball ready. Cursed oil, moondust, Devil's Puffball, and Igni, because they don't like fire. Werewolf's curse can at times be lifted, yet there is no universal surefire method for doing this. Witches seeking to undertake such a task must equip themselves with a great deal of patience and sturdy armour. Wolfidin. What's that? Some kind of fish? Breed of werewolf found mainly in Skellige. Interesting. Skellige, rather. Harsh and barren conditions of the island may explain why they primarily hunt men and are stronger than their continental brethren. Of course, older and particularly dangerous Ulfidin are called Vorefs? Only a few daring warriors in all of Skellige history have managed to defeat Ulfidin, and each of them is commemorated in ballads as a hero to this day. Well, guess where we're going then. Like werewolves, Ulfidin and Vorefs are active at night, particularly when the moon is at fullest. Fast, strong, and amazingly resilient, they kill with disturbing ease. Silver blade should be brought against them, as should Devil's Puffball. Take note that when near death, an Ulfidin becomes particularly dangerous and will attack with double fury, calling on wolves to his rescue. Okay. Don't have the ingredients anyway. Werewolf decoction. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible idea to have that, would it? Good substances. I should get hydrogenum. Yeah, I thought cursed oil might come up then, but it did not. Sounds cool, Steve. Well, glad to be of help there. Knickers there. Don't get caught naked.
Your head from my saddle.
Quite the button I was looking for.
Come on, come closer.
Nice. There eventually. Now, most of what's on the road here is rocks, but you do see the odd one that's definitely horseshit. Yep, I absolutely forced you to build. They held a gun to your head until you built a camp. If I spot any, I'll point it out. No, I think those are rocks. I definitely saw some that were looking like horseshit. Bunch of drowners. I would like to take out a bunch of drowners, actually. Drowner brains, if I remember rightly, are key ingredients in the swallow potion, and they are particularly useful. That's what I need. Thank you. Fucking hell, couldn't find Eden then. Looking for the bloody spell for quite a while. Right. Celandine, drown of brains. Okay. That's what mostly went, I think. Yeah. Yeah, celandine being a small, light, small yellow flower, isn't it? Yeah, there's some celandine. I think I may have heard a shouting kitty cat then. In the distance. Well, I took a bit of damage, but ultimately came out ahead there, I think. Yep. Blending everything in then, Steve. The inn at the crossroads.
I'll not give her up, not on me life.
They hear her squealing. They'll kill us and take her all the same.
So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her.
All right, all right. We're coming up blood with sand.
Oh yeah, I kind of don't blame him, but at the same time, I mean, deep shit if he gets caught. Yeah, notice board, first up. Because yeah, the soldiers are like, right, if you've got any pigs or cows or anything, then we'll be taking them, and if you try and hide them, we'll take your head instead. Yeah, I may not recognise it. Also, if it's cluttered, stuff blends in better, doesn't it? So it's easier missed. Yeah, looks like I did hear the cat, given that she's now arrived up here. Good folk, if you see wanderers hanging in the woods, such as treats fit for Yuletime dangling off branches, ginger bakings, honeyed apples, fruits, fritters or pies, and no matter how fierce your belly growls, turn back. Whoever partakes of those treats is never seen among the living again. Help us send him off. Whomever has eyes to read, till the day our Falabor died, we have no means of burying properly, not a white shirt in the house, nor a cloth for shroud, nor planks for a coffin. If there's aught you can spare, help him please, don't send him off to the next world, proper like you'll haunt us in this. Yeah, we've already seen that one. Forefathers' Eve approaches. Soon before Father's Eve, tormented souls with not known rest after death, hungry, tired, scared ghosts soon walk among us. We'll carve the jacks and send them to the next world with chant, prayer, and kind words. Prepare yourselves. Missing Mikhail. My true-born brother Mikhail is missing. Anyone who finds him, or at least finds out what fate has met him, will be generously rewarded. And I'll slip a good word to the Baron about you as well. Find me at the inn at the crossroads, Bruno. Consider yourself informed. Every man with a producing milk cow is obligated to bring it to Crow's Perch before the week's end. After that, any cow found in a man's yard, the man will take 50 lashes on the spot, and all other goods will be carried off, and anyone reporting such a man will get a sack of grain as a reward. Fellow countrymen, beware of trolls. If any of you get to feeling like wandering around these parts, take extra care near the northern edge of our isle for trolls known to lurk thereabouts. Ooh. Doesn't seem threatening, just growls from time to time. He knows a bit of human speech, says his name's Boris. We all know how it is with trolls. You can never tell what thoughts are brewing inside those skulls, so be careful. Quest harassing a troll. Missing. Anna Stringer, wife of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped. Hefty reward for whoever brings her back. Name like Bloody Baron, I'm wondering if perhaps she's run off rather than being kidnapped. Missing. Tamara Stringer, daughter of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped. Hearty reward for whoever finds her. Yeah, it could be kidnapping. It could just be wife and daughter legged it because he's a piece of shit.
What are you going around all sour-faced?
Thecla done made a broth of old acorns. Tastes just like barley, she said.
Any truth to that? Does it?
Hey, nothing like it. Bitter as shite. And now it's eating me gut from the inside. Oh, feels like I swallowed a horny toad.
Now, when he says swallowed a horny toad, does he mean a toad with horns or one that's excited?
Charred oak spirit.
This the end of the crossroads?
It is indeed. Novigrad Road went through here, but armies and bandits, that's all that's on him now.
Novigrad a long way off?
Not that long. But with the Redanians just the other side of the Pontar, you'll not get there without a pass. When we had hunger here, the pox, folk tried to flee there. Red turned them back, or drowned them in the river.
Nothing on the spit.
We've naught to eat, that's certain.
Food's gotten scarce.
Folk venture into the fields before sunup to catch frogs, gather acorns, grind them into flour. Whosoever's got a hand, don't sleep nights so he can watch his bird.
Can't your dogs do that?
One night, a few weeks back, Temerian grillers crept from the forest. They snuck between the huts, clubs in hand. Dogs bayed and barked, then howled and yelped, and then fell silent as the grave. That rabble then gathered near the old pits. I saw 'em. Built fires, salted the meat. Only the wildest of hounds about now. The kind that don't come near men. Except when hunger drives them to attack, that is.
Many strangers come through here?
I'll not prattle about other folk. Suppose you're a tongue wagger. It'll only bring me grief.
I want to know about travelers, not locals.
They come, they go. I don't want trouble with locals or travelers.
There's a bit difference between a regular toad and a horny toad. One says ribbit ribbit, the other says rubbit rubbit. Yeah, that's the difference. Although it's a bit more difficult to tell once you've eaten one.
Who rules these lands now? Nilfgaard?
Black ones are garrison nearby, but they're still too weak to rule. So they struck a deal with the Baron. Man's a puppet of sorts, but it's clear they promised him something in return. If he had his way, he'd serve no man but himself.
A Baron?
Aye. A righteous man, and a just lord. Can't say an ill word about him.
Got a family name for me?
I don't know about families, but I'm not saying ill word about him or them.
Wouldn't dream of making you badmouth him. Just want to know a little more. He ruled for long?
Not long, and you'll have to be content with that. I'll say no more.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
And so we've got visitors.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this one?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
One
Wonder
for
if he
men,
keeps
for
an
one
extra
for
prick in his
monsters.
trousers too.
You fucking deaf?
Yeah, one
Wanna
for your
say who
mother,
you
one
are?
for your sister.
Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
I'm gonna fuck him up
Someone who'd prefer not to be bothered while he's having a drink.
because Geralt's a grumpy
Hear that?
ass.
We've a distinguished gentleman in our midst.
Shine your boots, Governor.
No. Wouldn't want the grime in your hands to rub off on them.
Bolo, did you hear what I heard?
Go away, or I'll kill you.
Damn it. Enough. Now, round behind!
No, just bandits, that's alright then.
Have you any idea what the Baron will do when he learns of this butchery? The village! He'll tear it apart before anyone can say it was some wandering mutant done it. An iron fist he's got!
Where's Hendrik?
You deaf? Understand what I'm saying? Baron won't let this stand!
Calm down. Your Baron's no idiot. Seriously doubt he'll think you locals cut his men down with farming implements. Now where's Hendrik?
Man lives in Heatherton,
Don't know where that is.
other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Go out the back. More of the Baron's men in the village.
No need to worry about me.
I'd rather you not make any more trouble for yourself, for us both.
Bolo, what the fuck are you doing?
I suppose he's got anything to trade, has he? Say goodbye. Oh. Now, where's the back that he wanted me to go out of? No, there's a door over here, but... Speaking of, stash, right. Yeah, here's my fancy clothes, amongst other things. A bunch of armors I can't yet wear, and yeah, okay. Okay. Suggested level 33. Okay, we'll come back to that later then. So what do we got? Trolls up that way. The Tenutas. And off that way. What's a hunter named Nellian? Something like that. Yeah, I think we'll head off and do that one next. Now, this Baron's men are all bandits. Can't say I think too much of the fella. This is where I came in, isn't it? In at the crossroads, okay. Can't get out because Roach is underneath that roof and I keep catching my head cut. Waiting outside, yeah. Right. Just Geralt super out to duck, yeah, basically. Nice bit of stuff around there. I thought I might grab it because it was all quite densely packed. I don't think I recall anything that's required any false parsley recently, but cane fruit, okay. There we go. We got a bunch of that, but I haven't done any up here yet. Sandine, Tornial, Benna, okay. Undervolt requires. Oh, that's useful. Endrigar embryo. I don't know where we get that from, but. Honey, where is it? Okay, that's interesting. Tomorrow's a good episode. Well, we'll see how it goes. I think we'll see Freeside tomorrow. Would be my guess.
Time to end this.
Beyond that, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Find out a bit more about what's actually going on in the area. How New Vegas has developed. Should be interesting. None of mine can, I don't think. By the way, folks, I wonder if you could answer a quick query for me. What device do you watch the stream on?
Slow now. Whoa.
I'm curious as to what people are watching on. I, for example, pretty much always watch on PC. Very occasionally on the PlayStation.
Don't let him catch his breath! Poor son!
Ooh, it's a way to, I mean, there are a lot of shitty ways to go, really, in terms of getting chopped up by a sword, and very few nice ones. But losing a limb and just being left to die is particularly, singularly grim way to go, I think. TV and phone thing, eh? You're a console player normally, though, aren't you?
Fucking bastard! Don't let him catch his breath!
Okay, so I don't actually seem to be able to dodge, to parry two-handed attacks like that.
That's enough of that.
Oh, I disarmed him and then I disarmed him again. Mainly on PC, Xbox, occasionally phone. Useful. You're on mobile, ain't you? Fair enough. Normally a PC viewer, either of which are all useful information. Evening, Jazz. How are we doing? What are you watching on, Jazz? What's everybody watching on? Orion Sword and a hidden decoction. Interesting. You only know one friend. Well, it's a friend. He might be able to work around it. Negotiate and all that. It's raining as the evening draws in. What I don't have, and this game, if not this game, at least follow-up, Witcher 4 when that arrives, needs, is camping mechanics. Because...
Come on.
I do feel like, meditation or no, you would at least set up some kind of campsite. They do be stinky when they die. Anything what needs to crap will be stinky when it dies anyway. Don't know if the undead and like count, but Xbox, yeah. 55's average, he says. Yeah, it is. That said, people go for ridiculously large TVs too often. Mobile VR, fair enough. All useful. Chromebook board. That should be also workable. Yeah. All useful information. I have been deliberating on the pros and cons of a switch to Twitch for streaming. Because as you may have noticed, YouTube is a rather static state of affairs when it comes to streaming. So I'm sort of examining the ins and outs and possibilities. I know we attempted Twitch a number of years ago, but times have changed, situations have changed, so on and so forth, so, you know. But I do know some people last time around struggled a bit to access Twitch, depending on build chag, depending on the platform they were playing on. Particularly did not like being set on fire, okay. And I got slaughtered there. Interesting, okay. I haven't watched Twitch in a while now. Hang on, let me scroll back a bit there. I did missed some chatter. Yeah. If you could dual stream to both, not going to happen, Feline. Simple as. I'm not doing that. It's not worth the hassle. Too much ball ache. You only get half the chat. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass to set up. And my PC basically has to do twice as much work. Well, actually, it doesn't, but yeah, it depends how you do it. But yeah, really not the way to go. Yeah, some devices don't work out too well with Twitch. Actually, I think as regards dual streaming, they've moved the goalposts on that, and I think they're a bit more okay with it, but it's just not worth it, to be honest. Everything, Cal? You be alright on Twitch as well? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, things are weird, going weird now. Hang on. There we are. Yeah, I definitely would not want to be dual streaming. We tried that in the past. It sucked. It sucks so bad. Like, you gotta pick one or the other. The only way to make it potentially viably work is to put the chat on screen. And I know some people do that, but it looks so shit. Like, universally, it looks shit. And there's some people I actually do watch on occasion do that, but I tend to have them on a second monitor and not paying attention when that happens. So, yeah, I absolutely loathe on-screen chat. It's awful. They didn't use for that. They did not, no. But a couple of years ago now, they changed their exclusivity clause in the contracts. It used to be certainly partners, and I think affiliates as well. You had to have anything that appeared on.
We'll flail your skin off.
Twitch had to be exclusive for 24 hours.
Come on, come closer.
That was then. You not loot? No, you did not. I think it may have been further back than 2024, to be honest. They did change it a while ago anyway. Which is good, because they definitely needed to do that. So, I did see that thing I just got slaughtered in, but I don't think... Knickers are an Ogrid, huh? Ogrid oil. Not that I need it. Northern Wind Bomb. The Warthog is considered a necrophage. I assume... that... Hag is actually a necrophage as well. It's a different one. From Twitch and import to YouTube. It's doable. I don't know if I would, but... not impossible. You can save your VODs on Twitch for, I think it's like 90 days or something like that. Slow them down and you can chop them down.
Time to end this.
There we go. So it was smooth, but went okay. No. It doesn't seem to be anything that allows me to parry heavier weapons. No, doesn't look like it. Interesting. Just dodge big weapons, apparently. That's pretty good, Gray. I wanted to alt tab, but it won't let me for some reason. It's being an arse. Yep. Yeah, milestones can be challenging on Twitch, but it depends on the situation and what you're doing. You're streaming 5 days a week, for example, it becomes considered, or at least a lot of them kind of get done by sort of borderline automatically at that point. Ooh, balls. Oh, fuck off. Yeah. It's gone into windowed mode on me. And I don't know why. There we go. Oh, come on. Right. Decent bits of shrubbery around, anyway. Let's try this again, hopefully without getting horribly, brutally murdered. 4 is Xion, 5 is Igni, 6 is Quen. Honestly, on the way this works, I don't think I would normally approach it. These in the order that they are, actually. Might even change it. You know, you could dodge when I press the dodge button, Geralt. That'd be right.
No choice.
Better. Dodge didn't go very well. I don't know why the default is jump backwards for a dodge. Interesting, Tiff. I wouldn't expect you to do that automatically. Like, I'd have thought you'd have to download and then re-upload. Still. You know what? I've decided I don't like it and it doesn't make any sense. So, where are we? When it is defensive... So I think I'd like... Quen to be on 3. Xion on 4 is fine. Igni 5. You know what? I think go on Ard on 5. Igni on 6. There we go. That makes more sense to me. Quen in, which I use the most, are easiest to reach now. And then we go Ard, Igni, Oxy. That makes sense, which I use the least. Going a little better this time. That did not go so well. Dodge sideways, Geralt, you stupid bellend. Struggling to see now. Billchag is having a bad day, I think. I really fucking hate that attack. Because I dodge it and it's none too effective at the dodge. Still, my health is slowly crawling back up again now. Dodge sideways, you stupid old bastard! I lost all my health there. But no, that's very annoying. I don't know if it's just because of the ground I'm on or because of something else, but he's just taking one step backwards when I tell him to dodge and he's just getting hit anyway. It's like, that's just not helpful. It is very annoying. You can click a button at the end of the stream and ports directly across. It's supposed to. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, screw it. That's... I mean, 15 is a higher level to be coming back here. Down there, wasn't it? How do I do custom markers? Okay. That works for me. Come back here and deal with that later, because, you know, apparently this is a bit... I mean, I could do it, but... a bit of a drag already. Rather than an actually fun fight.
Slow now.
So I need to be over there, really. It's interesting because there's no path. Marker for a Nilfgaardian camp, huh? Oh, Nilfgaardian soldiers here, huh? Didn't look like they were for a minute. He's got Black Betty in his head, apparently. Yeah, kind of tracks given the Nilfgaardian. I get that it's a Nilfgaardian camp, and I get that they're trying to send a message to not to the locals to not oppose them and, you know, do as they're told and intimidate the populace. But surrounding their own camp with rotting corpses seems like a bad idea and just a rapid way to attract a bunch of necrophages, really. Looks like this ground is going to be more difficult to cross than it really is, I think.
Poor troll. I wonder if he can afford a witcher.
Not helpful. Yeah. No, one button again. Definitely a bit annoying, that one, the way that it's really hard to pick and choose your opponent, your targets.
Quiet, good time man comes, bring me a bubble gun.
What you got in the pot?
Zupala cops, trolls old family, much goods, slinks, froggies, bone helps, joy smell sticks. Last one necro for flavorful,
Necker soup. Nothing else in there? Interesting. Oh. Craft 1 year old. Nice.
Put anything else in the soup? No humans, I hope.
Mans? No. Mans some gibber. Interesting. Mans no gibber. Go in port.
You like talking to humans?
Yeah. Necras. Cool was. Dul. No gibber at all.
Actually talked to a ghoul once. Found him quite eloquent.
Gibbering ghoul? No. That like cucumber singing. Or something. Kind nice man. Troll help. Take award.
This is the head of an elf.
Elf is good. Like tomato.
Oh dear. Not quite sure why I have been giving an elf's head for a reward. Slightly overripe elf head. Troll delicacy. Yeah, they are strange, the trolls in this. I kind of like the take on them.
Come on. Something gibber interesting.
Nothing interesting to just say there, apparently. His bed might get a little cold and damp at times, I would think, there. Maybe he's a troll, he probably don't care that much. Interesting out here, a few bits and pieces. Pretty sure the alchemy ingredients spawn rather in random locations, but according to certain list criteria. And kind of procedural generation type technology, which results in them sometimes appearing underneath trees in quite an annoying fashion. You can't really clearly see it. Mind you, in a game this large, if they decided to put all that stuff in by hand, you'd never get any bloody rest. So, notwithstanding that, I don't see any quests down by the Nilfgaardian camp or anything, so might left over this way and then see how we do from there. Put a marker on there quickly then. And hopefully see if there's anything cool over here. And move on from there. Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck you are, but no, I can't deal with you. Forktail, okay. This is going a little better than I would have expected, to be honest. Got it! Whew. A few good bits and pieces there. There's a type of dragon as well. A minor one. Ooh. What do we get from that? Dragon heads. There we go. Forktail. Ah, fuckers' tails are more like cleavers. Yevin Buck, veteran of the Macaman Volunteer Regiment. Their quaint name to long, sharp growths to the tip of their tails. Blow from this weapon could slice an oak and shield too, along with the arm carrying it. Thus the name conjures images of cutlery. Fighting a forktail is nothing like a dinner party into death rather than dessert. Golden Oriole potions, grape shot bombs, draconid oil, and Ard sign. Interesting. I just used Id to slow it down because, let's be honest, when you do that, it does generally help the situation. Thank you, thank you. Back up here and see if there's any other goodies about. Silver Sword's seen better days again. Yeah, just an old hoose with a forktail in it. A bit of a heal on.
Barbarians.
What about them? Mind you, you're technically the invading force, so I have a hard time justifying anything you do there. Few goodies there. Ooh. A silver sword. Don't know if it's a good one or not, but it's a silver sword and it's always worth a look. So, what we got here? It's not as good as the one I have, apparently. The level 2 crit bonus. Yeah, basically not as good at all. Out of curiosity, how does it look? White ordinary. Not terrible actually. Okay. Nothing interesting beyond that. Okay.
This yonder ain't ever cared.
There's the signpost. That's how we're doing for time. Not too shabby. Head back to the inn at the crossroads. Leave that off. And head on this way, I think. Ooh. Put what I had in mind, but okay. Lonely wood screams carry long shadows. Read that one already. Watch what you say. Trees have ears. Ooh. Need a man to guide me and family across the Pontar. Yeah, already seen that one. Poisoned kids. Hey, drinks at the inn at the crossroads. Never had crowns. We'll take no other coin. Don't do tabs either. Okay. What about the Skirtle? Their take on this whole situation is. Call it a mistake, but I don't know. Here we go. There's a town on a hill over there. Looks like it might have something to do with a certain baron. I'd not be terribly surprised if it did, anyway. Like this one. Seems like it might be the bloody baron's seat. Town on a hill, fortified position. It's got very much the similar vibes to Kingdom Come Deliverance. In some ways, which is not surprising with the Central and Eastern European vibes. Oh, excuse me. I know it's heavily Slavic, but there's some visual overlap. If you don't have sugar, by the way, you need to craft it. They're rushes. They look like rushes, but I can't remember the name of what they're actually called. But you can find loads of them if you go follow the stream from Flatwoods down to the Voltec farm and then out to the Ohio River. There's blooming loads of them. And you can turn those into
villages near Vizima. Then they cut off the sick while they still breathe.
You turn those into that sugar.
The gods will never let that pass. Never.
May pox and the shits take any that be hoarding a hog.
Merciful Werner.
Master Witcher, there's an elven burial ground in the caverns nearabouts mid-copse. And when the great Darth descends, brother against brother will brawl. Fathers their cubs will spurn, large and small. Rot will the seed, and wither the crops. Wolves will leave crows, corpse upon corpse. For when the great Dark descends, it will consume all, and bring all.
Merciful Werner.
Said something about an elven burial ground?
There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know, Witcher. There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know.
You've punished us enough.
Yeah, they're having a rough time. Snapped arrows, something like that, yeah. They look like, they do look a lot like bull rushes. They're easy enough to recognise. It is a pretty game, isn't it? Especially when the sun's up.
Whoa!
Either or.
Not another step, or there'll be one corpse more.
Well, there we go.
What are you doing?
What one does in the country. Harvesting. Just switched from wheat fields to battlefields.
Yeah.
Corpses look fresh. Some of these men still alive a bit ago, right?
Aye, they were. Wounded but breathing. Healer could have helped them. But no healers around. Just us.
Yeah, just thieves and murderers.
Your ploughing's starting to annoy me, and I don't like being annoyed.
Come on, come closer.
Who's next then, boys? Oh. Sometimes they actually fight with a certain amount of good sense, these folks. Because instead of coming at you one at a time, they'll come at you two at a time, so... Gotcha, asshat. And I think I just stabbed him in the dick. Oh, I put up a fight, those lads. More of a fight than I was expecting. Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, food and drink. There we go. Apple juice is shit, wherever it is. There it is. Unless something else is going on, actually, which it might be. It is. For some reason, it's come out, which it shouldn't have done. One press of the trigger, 96 bullets. That seems suspiciously easy. Got trouble down there ahead.
Giving me no choice.
Get him! Come on! He's ours! The cunt's ours! Ha! Your skin. You scurvy mutant! Don't let him catch his breath!
The sword randomly poisons them, which is a bit weird. It does. I know it's a snake sword, but... Oh, I'm carrying too much shit. What shit am I carrying that is legitimately poop? And heavy, not the point. That's good, that can go there. If that helps my carry capacity any, or if there is any... oh, it is top left. What I need to know is if I start stashing crafting materials in my stash, can I use it without withdrawing them, or do I have to pull them out? It's a lot of raw meat. really doesn't weigh anything. Okay, well, that's extremely annoying, isn't it? That's fine. So if we drop a Balan longsword that's worth 23 and will shed me a pound or two. You know what? I'm going to see if I can't crawl my way over to a horse. No point dropping that, as it's actually somewhat useful. There's fire there. Can I craft on it? Oh. No. I don't know if I can store stuff on the horse or if it's just assumed that I am doing.
Come on now.
So I'm now going to go and just see if there's anything in here worth having. Because I'm not carrying enough already, apparently. Can't run because over the cardboard, but
Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
this is ringing a few alarm bells. I'm going to on the road right here where there's the junction. Do that. Now, hopefully, if I get into a fight, I'll be okay. I'm supposed to be finding Hendrik. I see animals.
Stop it!
Not bad.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
What happened here?
Black Riders. Death descended. I felt its icy breath.
Madness knife, cultist knife.
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Blood revenge. Yeah.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in
Frayed
this village.
nerve might be a good one.
He did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
I see. I missed that. I assume that was the guy I'm looking for.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
Wild hunt. The sound of that.
I know not what happened there, save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Well, that explains a lot. Distinct Orcs meets Nazgul vibes.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
So there we go.
Horrid riders.
Yeah, we got that much. Bit of stuff that I dropped over there, would it? Okay.
On a mount, galloping.
Village wasn't plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
Well, raiders of a sort, but not that kind, apparently. See if there's any of these buildings I can get into.
Looks like folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick.
She who knows. That's the one, apparently.
Traces of ice around the footprints. Really?
It's your eyes. Do you believe them or not?
Face scorched. Hard to identify.
Doesn't look like a happy chap, whoever he was.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something.
Search his trousers, jerkin, get it, he had something in his boots. Let's start at the top, shall we?
Maybe hid something in his jerkin.
We'll go ahead and assume that.
Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter.
Which is to say frozen, I assume.
Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Keyhole's poop. Yeah, some tough stuff there.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Yeah, that one works. For sure, Gray. Smell a string of daughter with bloody burn, yep. saw that in town.
Candle holder's loose. Wonder if I can turn it.
There's going to be a secret door somewhere.
Lot of inkwells. Different tone ink in each. Best guess? Expert forger. Seals, letters, documents. Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
Every wanderer must know the points of the compass. Every man who longs to reach his destination must first find the route. The fire can only be lit by facing north, then flicking your eyes first to west, east, and finally westward twice more. Pen time. North. West, east, west, west.
Left his ledgers out. No merchant worth his salt does that. Left his valuables out as a decoy to draw attention. Question is, away from what?
Don't see anything else other than... So...
Guess I got it right.
Left... Right.
Guess I got it right.
Left.
Guess I got it right.
One more.
Interesting.
Not immediately obvious clue, but still.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings.
Missing and wanted, drunken swine, class with the witch, caution advised.
Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige, also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Avoids
Ciri.
contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to baron at Crow's Perch.
So the baron, she is
Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say.
They're not wrong.
Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
From the sound of it, witch met her first, then she went to the Baron for whatever reason, and then headed on to Novigrad. And presumably then on to Skellige, but still not clear. Still nothing new unlocked here. Yep, I don't want to change anything there. I'm guessing I'm going to have to find his wife and the Baron's wife and daughter in order to yeah, in order to persuade him to help me. So much. Yep, rather thought so. That's a suggestion. Way that way next. There's probably stuff going on up here, but for right now, nothing much. There's a notice board here. Last time we found something on a notice board that put a load of question marks on the map for us to explore. It hasn't happened this time, and I've hit a couple of notice boards. Mind you, so far we've got to poke around here. Really not that much of this quite large area. Considering there's plenty of places where this would be the map. Maybe the whole that. This is a good size. So obviously need to head south. Where's the access to his misappropriated fort? Somewhere down here. I'm guessing this is a whole bloody town, and might be able to get some of what I need here. There's a village there as well. I'm inclined towards riding towards the town, seeing what I can get. And there's also stuff out here. I think I will ride down here and see if I can find some people to trade with, because that's really something I need to do. Round to the right. Okay. Also need to get my gear repaired quite badly. Bloody Baron's rated at level 6. Hunting a witch at level 5. That's listed at level 7, which is interesting. Probably be doing that sooner though. Into a big old patch of woods, yeah. Pretty out. Could ride faster, but I kind of want to enjoy the scenery as I'm going. Also be in control. Oh, and there's something here. And from the look of it, I say that.
Show me what you got.
Don't let him catch his breath!
Oof. And away we go. Looking back at particularly season 1 of The Witcher, I can see the inspiration in the fighting style and the similarities between the moves Henry Cavill was doing and some of the moves that Geralt is pulling here. Definitely some big cross-pollination there. Deliberately, I'm sure. He did a good job of recreating the fighting style from the games, which is obviously based upon what description there is in the books, but... obviously description in the book is a less visual, or less tight visual. There's more flexibility with interpretation of that than there is with something that's right there in front of your eyes. Didn't pick up any cool weapons around, did I? So I've managed to acquire a whole bunch of stuff. Steel swords, like actually semi-decent stuff. Still not as good as any of the stuff that I'm currently carrying.
Come on now.
Drop some stuff.
That stench.
Don't seem really able to close the gap with quite the efficiency I would like to be able to with this combat. Maybe that's because I haven't quite got the knack for something, but yeah, it's definitely an element of closing the gap that I'm not yet content with. Monster nest, apparently?
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Ooh, that's some good stuff for my trouble there. Oh, got the wrong sword out. Oh, wasn't what I'd call smooth, but we got there in the end. Yeah, movement is definitely the thing I'm not quite vibing right now. The armour's not looking great either. 2 knackered swords and knackered chest piece. It's I do wish the armour showed more damage on it as well. So I hope that's something they'll manage to do in Witcher 4 as well. You know, when your armour gets damaged or your sword gets damaged, you can see the wear on the weapon. In particular, especially on your armour, I would like to see. I'm sure I've seen something that did do that. I think it might have been Kingdom Come. But there's definitely room for some elements of Kingdom Come to be brought over, I think. Not too many, you don't want to be too realistic. Well, over realism, I suppose. You don't like the weapons and armour in Skyrim doesn't take damage? Yeah. I mean, wouldn't be my priority to focus on for Elder Scrolls, but...
Slow now. Whoa.
I'd like to see more realistic combat in... or combat that resembles more realism anyway in Elder Scrolls, but we'll see how they do. Some of Bethesda's games they do weapon conditions, some they don't, and yeah. Open to some debate as to which people prefer. Can I say, just yeah, they do a good job of making it difficult to attack, and how would you know Right, exactly. May not have made myself friends there. He's the one what slaughtered the Baron's men. No, I slaughtered some bandits. If they happen to be working for the Baron, that says more about him than me. Somebody over there doesn't like me. Also, I didn't leave witnesses, so how would they know?
Now you've got my fucking goat.
I'm not interested in your goat. Good night. Well, he's not a knight, he's just another thug who works for the Baron and decided to pick a fight with me. She needn't have bothered, but... getting through that gate would appear to be where I need to go. Very much like to... yeah, I would very much like to go and do some trading, but it doesn't seem to be the way this is going right now. Yeah, if they kill, snuck out somewhere. I do not see the post, so did I miss something? Probably.
Go away, please. Be gone.
Nope. Won't be doing that. So certain decisions are coming home to roost. Well, to be fair, I do feel like I made the kind of decision Geralt would have made.
It's clearing up.
Halt! Who goes there?
Baron home?
Not your concern.
Need to talk to him. Open the gate.
Not a chance.
We heard what happened at the crossroads.
We'll not let a man like that in here.
Won't get in that way. Gotta find another. Ought to look among the villagers. Might find one brave enough to help me.
Yeah, I should have known that wouldn't have made me unpopular. I suppose if I'd sucked up to them, generally been nice, might have gotten a different reaction. As I butchered the assholes. Yeah, I do need to get up into the main part of the castle before I'm going to be able to trade. Okay, that's inconvenient. That would seem, anyway. And that fella might be willing to help.
Fools and idiots. Running from her fire as if they've seen death itself. What can he do to yous, eh? We all gotta die sooner or later. And I tell yous, guarantee yous, you'll sooner die cut down by a bandit than by this white-haired fellow.
How about that? Takes a tired old man not to panic and run when I appear. Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Other villagers all scurried off soon as they saw me. You didn't.
Oh, I'm too old to scurry. Besides, what could you do to me? Kill me? Go ahead. I've not long to live. Tan me hide? Wouldn't work. My skin's right brittle.
Lived here long?
Since I was born. Reckon that'll be more than 70 winters.
Must know the area well.
Not bad.
Listen, I gotta get inside the fortress. Can I do that without going through the front gate?
Ye can, but few know the way. If you were to make an humble offering, call it to this humble man, maybe I could point you in the right direction.
Just looking to make some coin, or is there another reason you're helping me?
What you did at the crossroads, that's why they won't let you in, right? The innkeep? My sister's husband.
Seems like I may or may not have done them a favor there, I don't know.
Fine. Don't really feel like arguing with the guards.
Years back, when the old lord still ruled Crow's Perch, the blacksmith's boy went missing. Whole village looked for him. No luck. Finally found the boy in the river. He drowned.
Tragic. But how's that supposed to help me?
A few days on, an old woman who served the lord found the boy's cap near the castle well.
So, either he lost it there or he fell in the well.
Clever man. Village folk built a shrine where they found the lad's body, northwest of here. Wait till you find an entrance to a passage nearby.
Shrine? Where is it exactly?
Track that weaves through the village. Follow it to the bridge. Turn right past that. Then go on, straight as piss, till you get to a crossroads. Turn right again. Then follow that path up a hill. Shrine stands upon it.
Right past the bridge, then right again. I'll find it, thanks.
Don't particularly want to get in there in a tearing rush. Like, kind of more interested in doing something else first, but no, maybe I'd have some more like going somewhere else to sell. Try here and somewhere else maybe. Let's have a quick look and save myself some hassle, because I might hold off on this. There we are. Right, so I think we might have a decision there. Have a quick look at some online maps. I think the play is going to be actually go and do this next. We'll leave the village alone when you go this way anyway. And there's some people to trade with out that way. Come on, Elsie. Across that, and he said northwest. The northwest would logically be there. Yeah, and you also said right, so yeah, that does make sense. More or less the right way, but...
Giddy up.
So should be able to make some trades and get some stuff repaired and stuff.
Let's go.
Yep, on track. Decent sized road. Things considered.
Blasphemers, dogs, blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses.
My sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman.
Help an old, feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look,
yeah.
Already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye.
Will they now? Defender of the Faith. She may be right about nothing being out of the way. Have a good night, Feline. See you next time. Oh god, it's 11 already. Well, maybe we'll be doing the quest next time. What?
Me, I've got splinters coming out my arse from it.
Buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
What'd you get? Okay, I'll buy that. There's a blacksmith in town, so I don't think I'll be selling some of this to... I think I'll be selling most of this stuff to this guy, but... Okay. stuff that go by. It's quite extensive. Oh, a new crossbow. Cool.
So long.
Big Guisan. A crossbow that managed to fly under the radar. Don't mind that. Baron's Guard, eh?
What is it, Grey Boy?
Nothing, Baldylocks.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
This is the thing for me. Like, I see kind of why you went down that road, Steve, but to me, I'm just looking at it going, you know what? I don't want to do that. That's not fun to me. Just a chore, really.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Of course.
What a fucking line.
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
It's a weird inventory design, isn't it? Rolls into a small village and probably sells a blacksmith enough swords to fucking outfit a small army. At least a decent sized garrison. And the guy's like, what the fuck is this guy up to? Level 6 and I'm sitting at level 5. 5. Buy that if I was going to buy anything. Way off that level. So I'm not going to buy that sort of thing right now. I could buy that that's at my level. One 4-2. 5-4 crit chance. To be honest, I'd stick with my other one, I think. Longsword. Doing more damage. By enough that it's probably actually worth it. It should be worth buying. Marginally. Unless you can craft me something that's maybe a little better. Oh, we can craft a better version of that later. That's fine. Dorian sword. What's that going to come out at? I'll do with some pretty shit numbers. Serpentine steel sword, still going to come about. Nothing I can craft is actually worth it at this point. Nothing I have the plans for is actually worth it at this point, sword-wise. I don't really see the appeal of doing that much. Yeah. So, right now... The impression he had. That's a silver sword, so that's not worth buying. We did a burn longsword of some kind that was actually worth it to me. Maybe he does not. No, I was looking at that. It was not. Okay. Right. In that case, repair. Repair. So yeah, that's probably fine. Really want to repair that? No, I'm not going to for now.
So long.
So it cost me most of my gear to get my good stuff repaired, but I've now got a weird sword in replacement of my other one. Release packing gear that is not about to fall apart on me now, so that's something. Right, so this is probably a good time. A quick save. And about call it there. That was fun. Everything's stiff and achy today. Yeah, a little bit of progress. Not quite as exciting as some of the questing last time, but we headed on. We found out a few bits and pieces. We made some progress outside the gates of the Baron's castle. We need to sneak in there, and there's some other bits and pieces to do out and about in the general area as well. Hopefully we'll be able to gear up a little better soon, because I'm starting to move into the next sort of stage where gear's going to start unlocking in the next few levels, so hopefully that'll be tomorrow. But yeah, definitely enjoying this so far. It's cool. Lots to do. Kind of wondering when I might start seeing other things I've learnt their plans for unlock, though. Or some of them are, I think, a way higher level than I'm at anyway, so... Actually, it's possible that this guy isn't skilled enough to do more advanced work. Because I did remember seeing something about blacksmiths having to be of a certain level of skill, and that guy, I think, was an amateur blacksmith? Nope. Yeah, an amateur smith, as opposed to... a more permanent one, I guess. Yeah, apparently there's lots of amateur smiths around, but there's journeyman. There's journeyman and master armourers coming up. Weaponsmiths are the ones I'm curious about, though. There's an amateur blacksmith. A basic armourer. Amateur blacksmith. More advanced armourers. More amateur blacksmiths. Scrolling around. Not seeing anybody who's a better smith than that guy. I start to get them in Oxenfurt. There's a journeyman one. And in the city, there's a master blacksmith called Hattori, which is blatantly a Kill Bill reference. So yeah, there are a few around apparently. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit further on before we get there. Yeah, because you're playing with other people. That makes sense, Steve. Yeah, I'm sure Jollibee appreciates the help. Cheers, Tango. So yeah, tomorrow we'll press on and do the side quest that we've got in front of us. Hunter, I think, is missing somebody he knew go missing. I forget what the relation was, but something along those lines. And then we'll go and find a witch, find out about Ciri's arrival in the area. Yes, I think she arrived in the area and then met the witch and then went to the Baron. So it kind of makes sense to follow her footsteps in the order she did. She did them in, and then hopefully I don't miss out on any important parts of the picture. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we'll do that tomorrow. Should be good. So, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Do hope you've had fun. Definitely enjoyed this. We'll crack on tomorrow. Video coming fairly soon, next few days. I didn't manage to make a start today, though I was hoping to, but my change of plans kind of threw my rhythm off. To be honest, I'm low energy tonight. I'll probably start on it tomorrow. We'll see how we go from there. Yeah, not a vast amount happening on the Fallout front right now, so I have to start churning out some builds. I've got a couple of builds I want to do, one for 4 and one for 76, and it's probably overdue time I did a best builds video as well for 76. I've got my dailies and weeklies to do, but again, I'm too low energy for that tonight. I'll do something else instead. Yeah, should be good. Anyway, thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subs, notification bell if you haven't already. Always appreciated. Social media links down below. Definitely favour Blue Sky and Instagram over any of the others. And yeah, playlists if you haven't and you want to see more of this series and or other series. So if you want to have a scan around, do have a look. Yeah, for now, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Have a good day tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you around about 8 o'clock tomorrow for a bit more. Should be fun. So, till then, have a good rest of the evening. I'll see you next time. Night, folks. See ya.